This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus back with another commentary about life, and this is kind of a follow-up to the last video I did where I was talking about how I have been going through some issues. One of the things that happens when I go through this like middle well that sucks everything in is that I tend to make way too many excuses. It seems like I search for excuses as to not to be bothered with doing things. It's a huge problem that I think a lot of us have sometimes when dealing with our problems or our feelings. We sometimes just start to bring up reasons not to fight, and it's just so bad because I can generally tell when I'm doing that, and I get hit with like bout of guilt afterwards, because it's always a situation where I'm thinking, gosh, do I really want to be bothered with this? I'm just so tired. There's so much I gotta do, but I'm just not in the right mind frame. Whatever. Avoid doing what I want to or need to do to make myself feel happier, and then I come back and I'm like, I just wasted a bunch of time not doing what I was supposed to do. If I would have did it when I had the mind to it, it would have been over with, and I could have got this done. And then I start to beat myself up. So it's like I go from deterring myself to punishing myself, and it's just a horrible thing to do. It's a habit that I need to grow out of. I don't really understand sometimes why, especially since I acknowledge I do it. I mean, I know they say as long as you know what you're doing, you acknowledge the things that you do, that's at least a step. But I feel like it needs to take a much more bigger step towards just not doing it. But it's hard sometimes. I mean, when you're really down and dealing with depression, all the positive work in the world that you've built up sometimes can just kind of crumble a bit, if not just give a little. And you got to build yourself back up. That's why I always say I need to do more of these, because these help, and when you guys engage with me on these issues, it helps even more. It's a weird situation, but we just sometimes got to stop making excuses. Like, out of all the excuses that we can make in life, making an excuse not to help yourself get better is probably the worst. And like I said, I'm very much guilty of it, and it's something that you shouldn't entertain. I feel like once I start doing that, I need to take a moment, and instead of waiting until after I avoid doing what I gotta do, and then beat myself up now and then, and tell myself, you gotta do what you need to do. Stop letting yourself make things worse, because at the end of the day, it tends to not help at all, because not only have you delayed what you needed to do, but you probably have given yourself reason to feel even worse, and therefore build up even more reason to make excuses. At least that's how I feel like sometimes I do it myself, and it's something that I really need to address and be diligent on. And hopefully some of you who may feel the same thing do the same things that I do, this video can help you recognize that, and hopefully, you'll understand why you need to be more diligent towards keeping yourself out of that spiral, because it makes things, it definitely makes things worse. I can't lie on that. But anyway, as always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. It's your boy BlackMakers, and I'm out. Deuces.